I am Mike, half of the Mike and Athena show. Athena is out today doing something with her kids, and she will be back next week. So our office is deluged with phone calls saying, who is that guy? Where's Athena? We want Athena. Well, she'll be back. Anyway, our next guest is actually a pretty cool guy. He made me think about a few things. Clint Cartridge says, Mike, you need life insurance. I went 56 years and didn't even think about it. We talked to him the other day, and I said, wow, makes some sense. Who needs life insurance?
You know, Mike, I think everyone need life insurance, especially if you don't get it. One thing about I noticed in the Central Valley, there's a lot of car washes that go on.
Well, when somebody passes away,
right.
There's no money to,
no money for the final expenses, and our companies see the need here in the Fresno area, and we just try to step in, inform people about different options they can have, for their family, just in case something like that do pop up.
It's more than just, for your final expenses, but if you're a parent with young kids, you want to make sure they're taken care of if something happens to you.
Definitely. I mean, I always suggest to young parents between 20, 30, and even 40, maybe consider term insurance, if not the whole life insurance. One good thing, too, because during the younger years as parents, we are raising children, trying to buy houses, saving up for college, and still trying to, do the marital thing, like go on vacations, maybe little trips with the wife. But at the same time, if something do happen to husband or wife, the other spouse can be left in a bind. And it's nice to have something of financial backing in case that do happen, so that way life still can go on sort of financially instead of everything pretty much falling apart as we see many cases.
Well, let me ask you this. If somebody wants just to find out about it, just to get this advice from you, does it cost just to come to talk to you?
No, Mike. What we do at it's free.
Go talk to him, man.
Definitely. At One Life America, we give free consultations. We are an old-fashioned company, old-fashioned virtues. We come out to people's homes, sit down at the kitchen table. We'll lay out the benefits, the features, the rates, and put a package together. Definitely.
Get something they can afford, and something like, well, you got kids, 3. You want 3 kids to go to college, you better get this kind of insurance. Maybe if the husband were to pass away, you'd want the house paid off so the wife is at least taken care of.
Definitely. And, we put a package together for each individual because everyone individuals, of course, so every one package might be different than the next person. Maybe one family might need one thing, another family might need another. So we designed a plan specifically for each family.
Do you have this kind of life insurance that's sort of like a savings account that you can access it or borrow against it?
Yes. That's called whole life.
Whole life.
One thing about whole life, it do build cash value. A lot of people really not aware of that because a lot of times people do think of life insurance as always doom and gloom. Something tragic got to happen, but at the same time, we do have the living benefit that do come with the whole life policy, and that way, over time, as it build up and accumulate, if you want to, instead of digging all into your savings account, you can just kind of pull it out your life insurance.
An emergency comes up, or your kid gets selected for the National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., and you think, oh, man, how are we going to get for that? You could dip into that a little. And
you can dip into that, and it's pretty much you can borrow from it, and at the same time, you still got the coverage, and you still have a little extra money that you didn't have to go to the bank for. So
most of the viewers on the Mike and Athena show are families, moms and dads, a lot of young moms at homes watching the show, so they need to talk to their husband. And you sit down and talk to both the husband and the wife, I guess.
I prefer to sit down and talk to husband and wife, so that way nobody be left out.
Maybe there's some wives that want to buy a policy on their husband without him knowing.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. Now, what about me? 56 years old, is it too late? Can I still get life insurance?
No. Actually, our company, we insure people all the way up to 85 years old. So you're definitely a lot. And one thing about 50-year-old plus too, a lot of times, a lot of people normally don't think about life insurance till they turn around 50. Because
I'm thinking about it a lot now.
Because at that point in life, you done seen a lot of things, had experiences, seen other experiences, and normally that's when we get the calls, mainly from 50-year-olds.
Yeah, and not to be crude, but people, my friends, are dropping right and left. You know, it's
Yeah.
just that age when
Yes.
people just, you know, begins. So I'll be
Right.
around another 30 years at
Definitely.
least, I know.
Definitely.
But, okay, so let's say, how do they reach you? I see a number on the screen, a 559 number.
Yes, you can always call me, 559-478-0425. I'll be happy to come out to the home, set an appointment at your convenience, of course, preferably with the husband and wife, or if you're single, I'll talk to each individual and just pretty much just lay down the information. Once again, it's free consultations, no cost, no obligation or anything. I'll be happy to come to the home and just really lay it all out for you. Definitely.
Now, if you're watching and you think, I can't find a pencil and paper, what Clint's going to do is every hour, we're just going to put up a little, every hour of every day for the next month, we're going to put a little blip up. Hey, call Clint, and here's his number and his email
Definitely.
address. So you can email him, you can call him. If you're not writing it down right now, it'll be on. This show will be on again 11 o'clock tonight on Comcast, or every hour right here at CentralValleyTalk.com. We'll just have just a couple seconds. Hey, I'm Clint, and call this
Yes.
number if you need life insurance, and call him. So
Definitely.
if you're chicken to call 2 weeks. Till 2 weeks from now, his number will still be popping up. So
That's
and
right.
maybe permanently. He's the only life insurance person we recommend here at Central Valley Talk. So thank you, Clint.
Thank you,
Thanks
Mike.
for opening our eyes to this.
Definitely.
So call Clint. We'll
Yes.
have more Central Valley Talk, more Mike and Athena right after this message.